Alright guys, we're here at 5 o'clock in the morning. Off to pick my dad up. And yeah, you guys will probably see him throughout the day. We're gonna head on up to Prince George. And then it's about 40 minutes out of Prince George, so 7-hour drive, 7 and a bit. So headed there. We're seeing some family there for lunch, and then we're heading back home. So this is kind of what I do when I go pick things up, so follow along. Alright, good morning guys. I didn't film anything on the road trip yesterday. We kind of were pressed for time, given that it is snowing now, and we did not want to get stuck in that last night. It was a lot of kilometers, 1,386, almost 1,400 kilometers in one day. Yeah, it was good. We got the camper. That's a great sign. And we saw some family when we were up in Prince George. I have an aunt up there, so we had lunch with them and talked to a few people with trucks on the way home. So it was a long day. I think I have a big surprise for you guys. I found a pretty rare truck, and hopefully it goes through. I will keep you guys updated, and I'll let you know if it even doesn't go through, and I'll explain what it was and what it is. But yeah, here's the camper. So it is a 99 Bigfoot, 2500 series, so it's good for minus 23. Now I buy quite a few of these. Not usually in February, but you can tell, like, I got the fast guns, got all the proper setup for it. But yeah, it needs work. It needs little cosmetic things. Light has been hit. This bracket's been bent. I usually go through all the legs, I go through all the motors. The front of that awning needs a new cap. Just the whole roof needs to be redone. I take off all the sealant, put all new sealant on. I take every little bead of silicone off of everything. And yeah, it's about a 4-5 day project to reseal the whole thing. It's not easy work either. That's 4 or 5 days of going hard at it. But I will do it because these campers they're worth it. That's for sure. And people love an older camper that's been well taken care of and that is resealed. It's ready for another 20 years. I'll go through all the propane valves and make sure everything works and works as it should. Put a new battery in it as the battery's gone. But let me hop up in here and I'll show you guys the inside of what these campers look like if you guys have never seen them before. And these are this is the only truck camper I'll buy. This is the top of the line, North America wide, hands down. Lots of these campers get shipped overseas. It's just they're super desirable. They are, like I said, rated for minus 23 degrees. So they are a winter camper. They're meant for like skiing and snowboarding in the winter. They're meant for hunting in the fall and in the winter and such. So they are the top of the line camper. And these older ones, they just need love. They just need to be maintained, and then they're good for another at least 10 years without troubles or anything. So I'll hop inside and show you guys. Also, the basement. So this goes through the whole front of the camper. You can put lawn chairs, fishing rods, anything in there. Really nice. I'll hop up in there and I'll show you guys. It is small and it's probably gonna be hard and awkward to kind of show you guys it all, but these are what the Bigfoots look like. This is a 9'6", so it's 9 foot 6 inches long. And that's from the front of the bed to the back overhang here. So this is like the smaller of the ones, but this is a 9'6". So you have, I don't know if it's gonna open since my tailgate's here. Yes. So you have a full wet bath, which means you have your toilet, you have your shower, which is right there. And yeah, it's a wet bath, so you have hot and cold water and everything. This turns into a bed, or it can be where your table is. Your table hooks up there. You have a queen size bed up front, and it's north to south, which is very desirable. You have your escape hatch right there, And the nice blinds that came in 99, that was 99 year. They swapped all those blinds. But yeah, lots of storage. Nice big fridge freezer setup. These campers are just, they're next level. They're built right here. They're like 10 kilometers from my house. They're built right here in Armstrong, BC, Canada. So they're like my backyard. This is probably why I see so many of them, because this is where they're made. And Bigfoot only sells to a consumer now. They don't sell to dealerships or anything. They get pre-orders, and that's who they deal with. So it's pretty crazy to think that they're just right here in my backyard. Kind of been blessed with that for sure. But yeah, so like your hood range, you got all your monitor levels, right? Water pump, hood fan, everything. You got your stove with an oven. Like, these campers are just, wife and I have camped in ours last year for, well, ours. I sold it in the fall because of the black sport. I made sure that I wanted to keep that truck, so I had to free some money up somewhere. But we had one just like this. It's a 9.6. It was a 97, so a couple years older. We used it for a month and a half last summer. It is hands down. They're just, you get looks everywhere you go because everyone knows the quality in them. They're top tier. Wind, when we were at some windy lakes, like, there's no draft in these campers. That's why they're rated for such high, or for such low weather, because they have no draft. Like a wind and stuff comes through, like, you just don't feel it. So they're so top quality. You got a fantastic fan, so it blows out and it blows in. If you open that hatch and you have this sucking out, it just brings a beautiful draft through the whole camper. Yeah, so I don't know if you guys are gonna like these as much. I buy quite a few of them. If you guys don't like these kind of videos, or campers more say, then I'll just do it myself on the side, and we can just stay more content on trucks and whatever else I'm doing. But yeah, these are part of my life. I find these give me about as big as an adrenaline rush and a thrill as buying a truck. They're beautiful campers. If you find one that's well maintained, like this one, there's no like stains in the roof, which is a pretty common thing if you get leaks. Like around the vents here, you'll see stains and such. This one is stupid clean. It was stored underneath a Quonset. For it out in the snow right now is not ideal, because of the roof does need some love for sure. But I do believe it is fine for a couple days until I free up the shop. Yeah, this is just probably going to be a short little video. Truck ran great. Ran really good. That intercooler is night and day difference. I was 200 degrees lower on my EGTs the whole time. My boost was constant. There was no fluctuation in boost. It was like, I must have had a leak in that old intercooler, because this one is completely different. But yeah, I could lug it in overdrive. Say it's coming into a grade at like 90 kilometers an hour, which is pretty low for overdrive. And then usually I should go in at 100, say. So I go in at 90 and I put my foot into it, and usually my EGTs would peak at like 1250, 1300, and I'd let out and I'd downshift to third. This, you'd stay in it, you would lug it out, it would hit like 1050, 1100, and then you'd gain speed and you'd gain boost, and it would just come right back down to 9. Insane. It was a game changer. I can't wait to haul something on the trailer with it. I think that's going to be where I see a even better difference, but I'm pumped. I'm so pumped. The wind drag these campers bring, they're not light. These are like 3,000 pound campers. And they're like, you're like a floating sail going down the highway, right? Like, the wind can push you around. The dually definitely helps, but I believe the Lyometer said 16.2. That's liters per 100. Is that great? I know for a fact that Lyometer will say 20 if I'm hauling before with like a truck. And if I had a camper on with the truck, I would be about 22. And then if I hand calculated, I'd be about a 20. So I was probably like 15 liters per 100 today or yesterday. And I'm gonna fill up and I'll hand calculate it. I have all the numbers. I just need to fill the truck up again. And yeah, I can let you guys know what that actually was. But yeah, these are part of what I do in a day-to-day. And come summer, it's a lot busier. People are always selling them. And there's tons to be fixed up. These older ones are the ones that I go for because they need to be fixed. And I think people understand that, and that's why it costs a lot to get it done at a RV dealer. They're not cheap. If you know someone in the backyard, like say for myself instance, I would gladly do it for any of my subscribers, anyone. I would gladly do it for half the price of a dealer, and you're getting much better work. I'll tell you that right now. I am meticulous with everything I do, so just the way it is. But yeah, this one has 0 rot, 0 stains, 0 nothing. It is extremely clean, and I'm pumped for that. Anyways, I am going to go take that parts truck apart, rip it right down, hopefully get that frame off, and yeah, hopefully I can go pick up that other truck I spotted yesterday. The guy was pretty willing to sell, and I think you guys are gonna love it. Anyways, I will probably see you guys in the next video. So if you like and subscribe, if you like this content, leave a comment below what you think. If you guys like campers, want to see more of this, see of me doing the work, I'll do a build series on this one, just so it's out there on the internet and people can go back and I can reference to it. But yeah, just let me know below. Anyways, guys, I will probably see you guys in the next one.